Hello. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I think we're live now, are we? Yes. Hello. Okay. Hello everyone. Hold on. Okay, it's working. Nice. Yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me today. So the idea behind this stream is I wanted to spend some time just messing around with Bitwig a bit. I've tried the demo version, I've messed around with it a bit. I liked it, I asked them for a copy, so here we are. And yeah, just wanted to spend some time messing with it, playing with it, seeing if it's nice and good. And that's it. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the chat. I have the chat open right here. So yeah, let's take a look at the Bitwig. I have positioned myself like kind of down here. Hopefully I won't block anything. But if I will, then just tell me. So this is the interface of Bitwig blank. Like I said, I haven't done too much with it, so we'll probably run into some issues, but I have the manual open right here, so we will stay there, microphone. Okay. We will fix those as we go. We will try to find solutions. That's how it usually is. Even when I switched from Reason to Ableton Live, like I had tons of issues and it took a while to like find solutions for my problems because I was used to doing things a certain way, and then yeah, changing is a bit weird. So yeah, let's see. Doing pretty well too. Thank you. Welcome everyone to the chat. Blaze Music, SB, Diego, Knifer, Felipe, Christian, Yahir, Factory Reset. Glad you made it. Okay, so first of all, we have this like scene view here that I don't really use in live either. So you have the same way you have in live, you have your arranger and you have the scene view. I don't really use the scene thing, but here you also have like kind of an integrated scene view, and then I'm gonna try to get rid of that. So this is for the track size. There it is, this button here. And then you can extend that with this button. All right, we just want it like that. The tracks here are on the left. On live, they're on the right, which, yeah, I don't know. In FL Studio and in Reason, they're both on the left too. So that's okay. Hey, Tommy. Murda in the chat says, need to give Bitwig a go. Yeah, do it. It's fun. So far it's been fun. One thing, I'm gonna start with putting some samples in here. One thing that I find really weird is that you can't have any kind of sorting. Like I haven't found a way to do any sorting. So I have like the browser window here, but I can't sort by like, usually I sort by date created or date added, because I like to like see my latest samples at the top of the list. This is Bitwig. Somebody's asking. Yeah, so yeah, I like to have my newest samples at the top of the list. Here I just have this like huge list, and I would have to dig into my sample folders, which I think is, I don't know, I like to sort it by the latest date, but there's nothing really here to sort. I have filters, I can search, re-index, update index. I don't know what should update automatically means either. Like what should? What? I feel like it should just say update automatically. But, okay, so yeah, no sorting there. If anybody has a solution for that, let me know. This is literally the first time I've seen the Bitwig UI. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Like, it's a dark theme. It's a bit more colorful and less of like a flat design than Ableton, I would say. But yeah. Okay, let's find a kick, I guess. Let's start with some drums. So I'm typing in kick and then it shows me like all my sample folders in here. But other than that, everything is just one big list and I can do favorites. But it's kind of strange. I'm not getting any sound. So the settings menu is up here when you click on the Bitwig logo. But I have my output device set. So really, there's no reason why I wouldn't be hearing anything. I see that you can hear it. Let's have a look and loop back. Do I need a monitoring device? Not usually. Okay, that works. Okay. So we have audio tracks and instrument tracks, and there's one really sick thing that I'll show you in a bit, because you can also have hybrid tracks. You can have like a mix between audio and instrument tracks. That is too fast. And first of all, I'll change the BPM to 145. Okay. And then let's have a clap. See, I really don't like having to scroll in this super long list. But maybe I just need to get used to the browser. But then also, like, everything is sorted alphabetically, which is weird because I want to see my latest samples at the top. Like, I don't know. This one is good. Decap. Okay, then I want to loop. Also sounds like there's a bit of a clicking at the end of it, each kick. So you have fades the same way that you have them in Ableton. I wonder what this is. You can have a fade in before the sample starts. What is that useful for? I guess when I have another sound before, does it fade then? No. I don't know. Turn up the volume a little bit. The volume of Bitwig. Can turn it up. There you go. Close Bitwig and open FL Studio. No. Sorry. Not today. But yeah, well, and in the chat, hello. Why doesn't the time thing at the top match with how many squares it actually has? You can put sound before the song ever starts. The time thing at the top. This? It fits. Like you can put anything before here. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, so let's have some hi-hats as well. I also can't just do Command F apparently to search, which is a feature I'm going to miss sorely because I always do that in live. All right. Now, this is how you load like instruments and stuff like that. So there's this like picker window. So first of all, I'm going to create an instrument track. You can also load them down here. And so now I can load up like Vital. Bitwig looks like Ableton and FL in one. Kinda, yeah. Never mind, the format just bothers me. Yeah, I guess it's a bit weird. Is Bitwig free? No. Unfortunately. But it actually is crazy. This looks too big. It actually is crazy in depth. Like it has pretty much everything that Live has in terms of like functionality. You'll see in a bit. And it has a few nice other features as well. So okay. Here we have the piano roll. But I won't be too quick to tell you you need it or you don't need it or you should get it or you shouldn't get it because, I mean, I just started using it. Okay, actually quarter. I can't replace notes apparently. I have to remove this one before I can drag this one out. Which is strange, I'm not used to that. Okay, got some quarter notes. Oh, another thing is that the shortcuts are different. So usually I press Shift and Tab to get to the devices panel. But you actually have to, when you press Shift and Tab, it opens it like this. So you have to click down here. I wonder if there's a shortcut for that. Shortcuts, device, toggle device window, focus toggle device panel, toggle device panel F3. Yeah, my keyboard is has function keys up here. So in order to reach the F keys, you need to press Fn. And then that makes it more complicated than just clicking down here, which kind of sucks. I don't even have to ask, he's too smart. Wait, what? I never liked the mixer on FL. What's it like on this? The mixer, I don't really use the mixer window. I usually use the volume right here. I like that about Ableton and Bitwig, that you can do the mixing, like this mic keeps moving up. I need to weigh it down with something. I already have like a little weight, 200 gram weight attached to this side, but it's not enough, apparently. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, the mixer. I like that you can do the mixing right here without having to open a separate mixer window like in FL. But you also have this if you really want a mixer window. But yeah, I don't know if you can actually resize these. So, because I would want the faders to be a bit taller. What are these? Global arm. Doesn't look like you can resize. No. Yeah, I don't know. I like to use the, how do I get back? Tab. I like to use these ones anyway. And they're sideways here, which is a little strange. Okay. What DJ software I use? Rekordbox. Okay, here's Vital. Phase to 0. Actually, I could, instead of using Vital, why don't I use one of the synthesizers that Bitwig comes with? I've never done that. So then I need to remove vital, create. Here, what do we have? Bitwig device. Oh, synth. FM, phase, polymer, polysynth, and sampler. Let's see what those are like. So we have polysynth. That looks like it is a basic like analog type of synthesizer where you have some like basic shapes. And then just, what's this here? Oscillator blend modes. What is wipe? I'm not sure how these work. Then you have filters. This is a filter section. Envelopes, and that's pretty much it. So that's a pretty basic synthesizer. Are there any cool ones though? Any cool synthesizers? Sampler I think is pretty good because it actually also has a granular mode, which is nice. We can check that out. Capstock keyboard. I'm not sure what that is. About what's interesting about Bitwig, I was about to ask why I should take a look at it if I already into Ableton. And you give me the reason before I even ask, so that's why you're smart. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like, I like a few things I'll that I've discovered so far that I'll show in a bit. But yeah, let's mess with this. So if I put any like FX sound or maybe a bass sound in here, like, let's see. Oh, this is sick. Shoutouts to eVoid. So here we have, this is just a normal sampler, but what's cool about it is that we have a granular mode, if I can find it. Here, textures. That's pretty sick. I can pitch this up. I wonder if I can automate this. So if I open this automate thing here, so it would be the speed. And now, yeah, looks like I can. Let's see, so can I repeat this section? Yeah, that's cool. How do I select it? That's strange, like I'm trying to select like I did just a second ago. Oh, okay, I guess I have to start down here and then select this range and then it does it. Okay. Hello Edward, how's it going? What is your opinion of Virtual DJ and Serato? I haven't tried Serato. Virtual DJ, I like it, but I feel like some things are a bit strange about it. I don't know. I haven't spent enough time with it to like learn the ins and outs of it. I just like Rekordbox because it's compatible with Pioneer software. Yeah, this is kind of cool, but let's mess with some of these other modes. So we have cycles. Use cycles of the source as a wavetable. So you can actually kind of use this like a wavetable synthesizer, I guess. I'm gonna delete the automation. Can I automate the movement through the wave then as well? Like I can only change the speed. And I guess if I was to automate this position here, it would basically do that. But it doesn't update quickly enough, like it doesn't change it live. You can hear that it's going in steps. Like it doesn't, yeah, move with it. So is there any other way? There's freeze. What is this? Playhead is manually controlled via the position parameter. That may be what I'm looking for. Yeah, offset position. That's it. Ah, okay. So I'm not trying to modulate this, but the position. And then... And another sick thing about Bitwig compared to Ableton is you have these modulators. So each device has these modulators. And you can add basically anything to it. You can add like an LFO. You have a whole bunch of things. Even like a sidechain thing where you can have a... Whoa. Where you can have a sidechain input is really, really sick. Like, let's just say I want an XY pad. And now I can link the X variable to the offset here. And then the Y to the format. And gonna set these to the bottom so that I can modulate them all the way. Okay. And now I can like control these two parameters with the XY. So up and down would be the format and left and right would be the wavetable position. Hall, what's up? Hall in the chat. So yeah, that's pretty sick. I'm gonna solo this so that we don't listen to the drums. What's weird is I can't hold this and press spacebar to start the track. I have to actually let it go, then press space. That's pretty sick. Can we resample into an audio track? Let's try to find that out. So we need I/O routing, and for the input, this post mixer so that all the effects would be applied. And then record and press record, I guess. It doesn't start by itself. Okay. That's cool. Okay, and now we have it similar to Ableton Live, I guess. We can have our entire recording of everything that I did like that in here. And how do I zoom this? Okay. All right. You can zoom by pressing the mouse wheel and then moving up and down. You can't do command and then scroll. So that's something that I had to read in the manual. Okay, so where are we at? So now I can do like stretching, just like in Ableton. So I can click stretch and just create stretch markers and then stretch. And then you have different modes for stretching here. So you have slice, stretch, a bunch of different ones. Elastique. I mean, this is already so messy, we can barely even hear what I'm doing here. So let's do that later. Just wanted to try if we can resample in that. So that works, that's pretty cool. Let's see some of the other modulators. So if I go back to the menu, let's see, that reminds me a lot of the plugins by Output, like Portal effects. Yeah, with the XY thing, because yeah, Portal has that too, that's true. This seems hella complex. Yeah, it's actually sick. Like, I think people really underestimate how much Bitwig can do. Can you automate it? I think you can automate the XY, yeah. Like if I open this again, I'll try it. I'll try it out. Can you? It's not showing up here. Maybe I have to link it to a macro. So you also have remote controls. And you have, that's cool, you have multiple pages for your remote controls. So I guess this page is for my XY. And yeah, here it is now. I can modulate it, automate it like that. That's sick. Okay. So yeah, you have your pages. You can edit, and then you can see all your pages like that. You can add pages. You can set preset pages. I think these will be. This says these pages are available for all instances of the device, meaning like each new device that you put will have these controls, I think, when you add them. Whereas the preset pages will be saved specifically in the preset that you're working on. So if you save that, then this would be saved like when you load the preset next time. So now I can click here and link that to something like the position here. And see, now I can control the playhead with like a macro, just like in Ableton Live. The only thing that I haven't found here is I don't think you can link more than one thing to these macros. So that's kind of weird, because to me in Ableton, like that's the reason why I would use the macros. Yeah. You can try the steps mod, it's pretty sick. I'll try that. You can customize shortcuts on Bitwig. Yeah, I found that. That's pretty cool. Xylent was crazy with it. Yeah, I need to mess with it some more to get decent at it. I'm just like learning how to use it, and that always takes a long time. But yeah, okay, let's try the step one then. Where is that? I guess sequence and then one of these steps. Okay, so this is a 16 step. You can set it higher too. One thing that I wish there was, that I was looking for, was like one where you can draw it in, kind of like in Vital or in Serum, where you can draw in your LFOs. Bit disappointing that that's not a thing. I think, oh, this mic is annoying. I think it would be so, it's kind of obvious to me, like, obvious thing that I feel like they missed. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why it's not there. You can link more than one parameters to a macro. Yeah, to like if I had I saw that too, like if I had a macro like this, and then I link multiple things to it. Does that actually work for groups as well? Because, okay, so for example, on on live, I have a device that splits frequencies so that I can put separate effects on different frequency ranges. So I know you have the multiband FX here, but sometimes I want to actually apply an effect before I actually separate the frequency. So let's say I have something with sub and I want to distort that and then cut away all the low frequencies and then have the clean low frequencies in a separate chain. And here you have this multiband effects device, which is sick because you can select, let's say I want everything below 400 hertz in the low band and everything above would be in the high band. So that means I can just put effects like here you can see when I click this, the color here changes, which means I can add a device specifically just to the low band. So like let's say a saturator only in the low band, and then I can add something else only on the high band, which is sick that it has that. But sometimes I actually want to add the effect before actually cutting away the other frequencies. So I was trying to make a device like that. No, there is no MSEG. It's the highest requested feature in Bitwig's Discord. What is that? Is that the thing for drawing sequencers? The sequence thing? So many handy features with Bitwig, it's a shame that I swore an oath to FL that I would never leave her. That's good. I don't think the DAW can hold anyone back, really. You sometimes feel like that. Yeah, I mean, it's not so much about holding back, I think. It's just more so about like efficiency things, stuff like that. Like you can do most things in FL with a patcher too. Like you can get crazy with it. But there's just so many things that I feel like are much more efficient in Ableton and perhaps also in Bitwig. Anyway, so let's try to build that rack that I was talking about with macros. So, okay, so what I want essentially essentially I want to separate frequencies, but I want to have it in two chains, so you can group FX sounds the same way you can in Ableton. So now this is a group and this is on that chain, so I can create a new chain and have different effects on the other chain. So now what I was wondering is if I can link, I can make one chain so that there's only high frequencies in here and then low frequencies in the other chain. So I would want to turn the lows down on one and then the highs down on the other. And then I want to link the frequency crossover to a macro so that I can control it with just one knob, because otherwise I would have to go here and change it and then also there and change it. So let's say if I set this all the way down so that I can modulate it and then open a macro here. And then I can link that macro to the crossover. Okay, and now I can control it. So now the issue is when I'm controlling this, I don't actually know what I'm setting this to, because like it doesn't update this display here. So like there is no way to tell where I'm setting the crossover now. That's kind of weird. Like it would make sense to me to actually show here what the value is going to be set to. I think there are really cool features to Bitwig, especially with efficiency. Yeah, that's true. Close this and open FL, still not. Bitwig is a beast. It is sick. Like it has a ton of features and there's a ton of stuff that I still haven't explored. You can always adapt your workflow, but yeah, some things are just more efficient. Yeah, that's right. Oh man dubs, howdy, loving the sample pack. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, yeah, so I guess this is not possible like that. One thing that I can do, and this is something that I was going to show as well, that I've discovered. You have an FX grid where you can do like a modular setup right here within Bitwig. Kind of like Reactor, which is crazy. Have you tried the new operators in Bitwig? I haven't. Where do I find those? But yeah, so here I can like add modules now. So for example, what I was trying to do here is to have a low pass and a high pass filter and then control both of them maybe with like a knob on the display. But I'm not good enough yet to actually like know how to I haven't found how to control the values here with a knob. So I would want to send the signal to a low pass and a high pass, and then I need a knob that basically can control. Oh, I can't merge them. I guess I need a mixer. Mixer. Oh, this is just a one channel mixer, so I also can't send multiple things into that. So I would need, is there a, I guess, merge or blend? Merge. Okay, so now I could merge these two together and then send them out like this. But then how could I change this? I guess I would have to link it again to a macro, but then I would have the same issue again where I can't see what value they're set to. So like if I get a macro now, whoops, I just want one. Macro. So if I was to link here, what is this number? 1. Doesn't say anywhere what this is actually doing. I wonder if there's documentation for all these modules. Okay, so cutoff and then the low pass with the same macro. And yeah, now once again I can set the cutoff, but I can't see what it's actually set to. So that doesn't really make sense. That's weird. Let's see. Operators are in piano roll. Okay, let's take a look. Piano roll. So we have, I haven't really clicked around here too much. So we can have track, which means we can have the MIDI notes for the whole track, I guess. And then we can have clip, which is just specifically the clip that I'm in. Now where do I find operators? Hey Small B, how you doing? If you click a note inside the MIDI clip or click an audio inside the audio clip, you can use the operators through the inspector panel. Ah, okay. Thank you. Press F1 after clicking a module for resample help window. So I guess that's this window here. Okay, so operators. What are these actually for? Drag value. Are they like a okay, like randomization, like I want to play it plays when fill mode is off. plays unconditionally. So I can set conditions for these, whether they should or shouldn't play, I guess. So I can say I want this one to only play on the first cycle and then not again, or I want it not to play on the first and then when it comes back. Okay, so I guess that would mean that if I have a second instance of this MIDI clip, then it would play in there, but not in here. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Because it's a unique MIDI clip. So how can I have... I guess I would have to loop it. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's chance. Okay, and then what do the operators actually do? So this one is repeat, chance, repeat. Okay, so this is just the percentage of how likely it is to play that note. This is repeat, which I guess, yeah, then it just splits the MIDI note. That's cool. Repeat, velocity, and... Okay, so that sets the velocity for all the repeated notes. Then we have occurrence. Okay, that we've seen it. Recurrence. Recurrence, what does that do? Not sure. You can try the repeats parameter on the... Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that seems pretty useful. Like if I want to have like a little note that plays more often, I just like split it and then I can do like quick triplets, or like if I have hi-hats and I want a quick triplet pattern, I could do that. That's cool. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. But actually what I wanted to do, oh yeah, I wanted to check out some of these. Whoa. Whoa. That's cool. I guess this is a detail window of the sample. Sick how far you can zoom in. Okay, so where did my device go though? Where's the actual sampler window? What? Ah, there it is. You can skew the repeats too. What does that mean? Skew. Ah. That's nice for like experimenting with flows. Oh, I definitely want to mess with that. That's cool. When I have an actual nice bass sound, not just a weird thing. Okay, so let's try this step thing. So I want to link that to the position, I guess. Yeah, it definitely sounds too stepped in this case. Can you use repeat on a repeat? No, you can't. You can't click the individual notes. I don't think. Like in here, I can. can't select like the individual ones. I can only select this, which makes sense. I think it would be weird if it was any other way. Am I late? A little bit, but it's okay. I wasn't planning on stopping anytime soon. This has been fun. If more DAWs implemented something like repeats, it would change the game forever. Yeah, I think it's a really interesting feature. Whether it would change the game forever, I don't know. That's hard to say. You can drag it up for the number of divisions, drag it down for time signature divisions. Repeats, I mean. You can split the repeats and then add repeats to the new individual notes. Ah, okay. So you can actually like kind of almost like consolidate. How does it do it? Slice in place? No. Scale, scale, slice. Slice add repeats. Okay. And yeah, then I could select one and then loop it again. That's so cool. I hate this sound right now though. I need to make something more listenable. Let's just link a regular LFO to this. Synced to quarter note. Where can I change the phase of the LFO? Is it this? Yeah. So I wanted to start at the bottom, so I guess shift it 90 degrees. Oh yeah, I wanted to reset on each note, of course. Wait, I think it has to be 180. Does Ableton have repeats now in the newer version? I'm not sure. In Live 11? Maybe. Should I open it and see real quick? Okay. It's not coming. There it is. Okay. Do we have repeats here? I don't think so. I've never seen anything like that. No. I can't find it. Do you know where it is, Finna? I'm gonna keep it open. Greetings from Sweden. Greetings to Sweden and to Perth. He's just like, screw Bitwig. No, I was just trying to find if there's a repeat function in here. And I am hating the sound of this repeat right now. And I'm gonna also turn off this. It's a cool feature, but just not right now. Hold on. This is the phase, right? Yeah. I think it would be more obvious if I was actually playing it together with the drums. How do I get back to... Oh, okay, here. Yeah. Okay, now I want to actually also link that same LFO to the output level just to get a bit of a wobble going. Can I make this unidirectional? Yeah. Okay. So now the repeats would probably sound a bit more interesting. Oh, that's so good. The repeats feature. Resample. Yeah, we'll get to that. I definitely do want to do some resampling still. Operators are king for percussion. Yeah. I was thinking about the clip follow actions. Don't think repeat exists for actual MIDI notes. Oh yeah, okay. Like in the clip menu, when you have some clips now, you can set the follow actions, but I've never really messed with that, so I don't even know how to set that up actually. Create follow action chain. Yeah, honestly, no idea. Let's test out some of these effects in Bitwig. So what do we have? We have compressor, amp, comb, chorus, blur. Let's try the comb. Could also try an LFO on this. So question, what if I want this LFO on here now? Guess it wouldn't work because it's on the device right now. But what if I group all of these together? Can I have the this over there, actually. Can I move this over? I can. And now I can link. Now I can link this to this. So then it basically just duplicated it, but it's cool. I feel like I just want an envelope on this actually, instead of an LFO. Envelope, where are you? Envelope, ADSR. Or a ramp, actually, the ramp could be useful. Ramp. So this is just a simple like ramp thing. Kind of ramps up or down, I guess. Okay. So for the modulations, I can click and then change. How do I get out of that? Okay, just X. Is there a Bitwig power user in Disciple? I don't think so. Your Ableton template is so cool. It looks very efficient. It is very efficient. I have a thing in my masterclass where I showed how to set it up and how I have it set up, because there's a lot of little things that that I have, like this default rack where I can quickly like low cut, set the stereo width, make it mono, high cut, change the high frequencies, clip it, which I don't really use this much for, but it's cool to have. You have Pro Q on every channel, and then some gain staging stuff that I also talked about in my masterclass. Okay, yeah, so this is pretty cool. Like I can set macros here and then link anything in here. Link anything to those. Not macros, but modulators. Why do I imagine the Dub Rebellion logo going crazy over this right now? Yeah, this sounds terrible, to be honest. When you gonna be back with the vlogs? I don't know yet. I mean, I haven't been traveling either. But yeah, I don't know. I did make a lot of like videos just at home too, but I don't know, I've just been focusing on like my Patreon mainly, and also just making tunes. Okay, in terms of effects, what else do we have? Compressor, DC offset, de-esser, delay, distortion. We can mess with that a bit. That is very intense. Strange that it has such an intense preset when you open it for the first time. So these are the filters, low cut, high cut. Pre-EQ. Okay, so that's before it goes into the EQ, and then I can post. So if I want the to cut out some lows because lows distort really quickly. Then I can use the pre-EQ, and if I want to cut out some lows after distortion, I can use the post. But where can I select like distortion algorithms or anything like that? Is it just that one and that's it? Like this is way too intense to be usable, in my opinion. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Might have to sign up for your masterclass. I would appreciate that. If you need someone to take over editing for you, let me know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just the whole filming of it. I guess the editing is a big part of like what is kind of holding me back time-wise as well. But yeah, I might do some videos again. I don't know yet. Can you move your cam to the top? Oh yeah, sorry. You haven't seen any of this, I guess, with the distortion. Have you played in Sweden? I haven't. I would love to, but it's not really something that I get to decide because it depends on like if there's a promoter, if there are fans. First of all, there need to be enough fans to make a show happen that are willing to come to a show. And then somebody needs to make the show, and then that person needs to ask my agent if I can come. And plus I'm in Canada, so going to Europe is a whole big thing. So it needs to have enough people at the show to even make it worth it and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff involved. I can't just decide like I want to go to Sweden and play there. I would love to. I want to visit Sweden in general, but it's difficult. Okay, what else do we have? Bitwig device. Flanger, let's try that one. I guess this LFO is not time syncable, so I could instead put an LFO like this. LFO, and then link it to the time. Yeah, and then it ends up being really similar to a comb anyways. Okay, convex. Wait, no, this is not the right thing. We have a ladder filter. We have HWFX. What is that? Okay, that's I think for external gear. Seems like it. Bitwig. Test tone. Time shift. Time shift is cool. It's similar to like the Ableton delay compensation feature, I think, because you can even move something earlier, and then that would basically, instead of moving the element earlier, it would move everything slightly later, so that then the element is perceived as being earlier, which is a cool thing, because you can sometimes like you want to time shift something when a certain plugin costs like a lot of latency. Like say if I have 20 dispersers in a row, disperser, then they cause a lot of latency, and then you can put time shift and shift it back. Which is cool. So it's nice to have here in Bitwig. Okay, then what do we have? Bitwig devices. We have a vocoder. That one is pretty cool. I've checked it out a little bit. So we can have different carriers and modulators, and you can basically have a whole chain for your carrier. So you can do either an audio receiver, which would then send like the signal from somewhere else into there, or you can also have like any sound in here. Like I guess you could also set the test tone. Right, where is it? Here, test tone. Let's see. Yeah, now we have 198 hertz test tone as a carrier. You can even see it here. You see those dots? As I move it, it moves up and down. But you don't have quite as much control over the vocoder, it seems like. But it has a bigger range. Like in Ableton, you can have, I think, up to 20 bands. No, up to 40 bands. Here you can have up to 80. Yeah. Wow. That is loud. Sorry. Pretty nice. Let us add some compression, maybe. Everything compressor. Just some aggressive compression. That's good. How to Rhythm 101. Loud, basically. Wow, that's loud. Plays it louder anyway. I honestly thought I reset it, but then I noticed that it was the carrier and modulator volumes. Is there a need for 80 bands? I don't know. That's a good question. Any tips for a peaceful life? Just chill. Just chill. I mean, I don't know. Keep your stuff clean and sort it out. And well, there's a lot to it, right? Like this would be a content for a whole video. Let's try actually some of these modes still. For compression, you can just use dynamics. Let's see that. Everything dynamics. So you have two bands, I guess, a low band and a high band. No, this is just for low volume and high volume. Is it? So I can compress. Ah, this is like upward compression, huh? Yeah, I'll have to mess with that. So many knobs make my brain go scrambled egg. Yeah. Can be intimidating at first, but then when you dig into it, yeah, you kind of learn things and what's what. Frequency shifter, there you go. That's something you don't have in FL. Still, after all this time for some reason. Although I've been using Echo Bode, well, not disperser. I've been using Echo Bode more than anything for frequency shifter. It's like you can put it in a chain. Get this really nice phasey effect. Is there actually a phaser in here? Everything phaser, there it is. Oh, this has a macro link to it by default, an LFO. So we have a filter, we have pulse. So we can set more or less notches, basically. Feedback. Okay, that sounds okay. I want to import a different sound. I'm getting tired of this. Let's try this. And can I also move this up instead of down? Yeah, like this. And then actually I'm gonna set an envelope ADSR on the output volume instead of the LFO. Oh, I still have this selected. Maybe I did like it more with the LFO. One thing that I'm wondering, actually, can we link the output of an LFO tool or a shaper box? Can we put, okay, so this would be instruments. Can we link that to any parameter? Because we cannot do that in Ableton and it sucks. LFO tool. Whoa, this looks broken. Wow. It's probably because of macOS Big Sur that broke it. Anyways, so we can set here, if I can work this out, we can set a CC out. So now I would want to link, create a CC. Hold on, let me read the chat actually. The next update is going to have it. Next update of what? I think I should have read the chat earlier to see what you were referring to. What the hell did I come back to? I don't know. Import a bass from your new sample pack? I could do that, actually, yeah. Off-topic question, since I've wanted to ask for the longest time. Any tips on having a smooth transition from meat to veggies? I mean, just start including some of them. I would say try like maybe grilling them on a barbecue if you're into that. Like take some zucchini and cut it into slices, grill it on a barbecue, and have it with some like steak sauce or something. Maybe that'll help get you used to the taste or something. Are you on the new MacBooks? The M1? No, I'm on the Intel. This is a 16-inch Intel MacBook. Next update was for FL. Oh, it's gonna have a frequency shifter. Okay, yeah. I was just playing around. Like a frequency shifter is so easy to get anyway. Okay, so let's see. CC4, right? So now I would want to put just a tool so that I can have a volume knob. And so let's see, can I put just a CC as a modulator here? Audio driven, voice stack, Midi. That's looking good. CC4. That's what I've said. And channel all, or just channel 1, I don't know. Which channel are we sending this out? Drag this to export a MIDI file, CC lock, MIDI CC out. Okay. Now let's see. Volume. I should probably turn this down. So right now we're not getting anything. Channel all. For CC. To reset this actually. CC. What if I click on learn, but then there's nothing that I can move? That would make it learn. That's not looking good. Is there any other way to do it? Map to controller or key. Midi. User defined name. Extracts MIDI CC pressure or pitch bend messages. If I press play now. No, I don't want to link that to anything. I want to link the volume. My mother has been infected by infecting an infection. Okay. Nice. Wie gefällt dir die neue Aekios EP? Sehr gut, sehr gut. Gefällt mir gut. Ja, ja. Meine Lieblingstracks auf der EP Fiber Optic und der erste. Ich habe vergessen, wie der heißt. All right. Yeah, can we do this? Can we do this somehow? Is there any way to select like a MIDI channel or... I don't think so. There's MIDI shaper. I think my demo ran out though. Maybe it would work with that. I had a demo of this. It gives you full functionality, but you can only run one demo at a time. Changes will be saved but won't be loaded. Okay, so we can in theory at least try it out. So I'm gonna get rid of the LFO tool. Let's see. So MIDI shaper. Yeah, so let's draw in a curve. Now I want to send it to... Where can I do this? Out to host. Yeah. IAC driver bus 1. Okay, so I can only send it to that, and then I would have to somehow be able to receive information from the IAC over here. But I don't think it'll let me, because I don't have a way to select the IAC driver here. I can't make it get the information from that. If there was like an external device thing, it would probably work, but no. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. I just need a way to draw in. That would be sweet. Or like even to take the LFOs from Vital and like send them, modulate other stuff with it. Let's say if I, for example, have, where is it? If I group this and add a second layer of Vital. It would be so sweet to have like an LFO sent out and just, oops, LFO1, just modulate other stuff with it. Let's see if we can send to MIDI. Global, whoops. Beats per minute. I need to go to the bathroom. I shall be right back. Okay. Bathroom type beat. More like bathroom type break. Okay. Wait, I think you have to use audio rate modulator. I don't know what that is. Is that in the... Is that in the modulator section? Audio rate? Ah, yeah. Let's take a look. Device input. Instrument layer. Okay, LFO tool out. No, that's probably just the sound. What have I done? Why am I doing this on the echo mode? What has happened here for it to sound like this? Oh, the vital instance. That's what I was about to do. I was gonna check if there is a way to send to Midi, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Paul McRhythm in Cyberpunk 2077. Sure. Any event coming up in Montreal soon? I don't know, to be honest. Hopefully. If anything happened in Rhythm this summer, I probably missed it. Yeah, there's a show this tomorrow actually at the Belmont that I might go to. Drum and bass. That'd be cool. But I'm not gonna play, obviously. This thing is very clicky. Every time it resets to the beginning, there's a click. It'd be nice to be able to like smooth that or something. But then it would have to know when the next MIDI note comes in, and that's impossible, so I guess that wouldn't work. Anyways. Okay, effects. What else do we have in Bitwig? We have the amp. I want to try if that has some different algorithms. Yes. Okay, let's see. Just wanted to test the distortion here. So no filters, no filters. Sag. What is sag? Bias, I think, emphasizes the low end and de-emphasizes. No, just emphasizes. Bro, that sound. Yeah, it's a bit abrasive. I'm sure Fortnite would put some of your music in their game. I don't know about that. Hearing Paul McRhythm in a video game would be amazing. You know, there was a game, what was it? Saints Row 4, where they had an excision track. They had an excision, I think it was excision and space laces track in the game because there was a gun that was called dubstep gun, and when you shoot it, it would play that track. That was sick. They already ruined sudden death, so might as well ruin infect. What? You can click the device and press F1 for help window. Oh, you can. F1. Nice, thank you. That's really helpful. Sag. Amount of dip in the signal modeling the response of tubes of large transient to large transients. Modeling the response of tubes to large transients. Okay. So the way that tubes respond to like sudden transients, like sudden noises and stuff, I guess. Okay. I mean, that would be especially useful for guitars. But nice to have some more distortion algorithms. I want to do filter. Is there a good filter in here? Bitwig device. Filter. How is the EQ, by the way, the Bitwig EQ? I always use Pro Q. So I'm guessing EQ Plus is the one. Oh yeah. That seems pretty okay. Can I enlarge the view? Like, is there a way to see this bigger? Okay, range shift. Oh, that's cool. When are we gonna get future rhythm? Well, I mean, there is introspection. That's kind of future rhythm, I guess. J-pop. Yeah. You plan on experimenting with more melodic stuff in the future? I always do. But I rarely upload those things. I have a few more melodic things on my work in progress profile. Argus the Dragon on SoundCloud. I think there's no way to expand this window, is there? Detail editor. No. Device panel. Item help. Graphical interface. No. Okay, well, I'm planning to use Pro Q anyway, but just wanted to see. Why don't you see the filter curve here, but just that dot? That's strange. that would be great for an LFO. Again, I wish I could just draw a curve in here. I know I said it already. Nice. That sounds good. Like, it sounds cool for a distortion. Trying to open this again. How did I do it? Aha. I want to import a different sound. Okay, I'm gonna import something from my sample pack. Infect bass. Open the vocoder, raise the value -70. Purple. You can expand by clicking the rectangle thing above the parameter to open modulation. Ah. Thank you. Let me see. Everything, Bitwig device, EQ plus, triangle, rectangle thing above the parameter to open modulation. So this one. Ah, okay. Why didn't I click this? Nice. Thank you. Can even have it in a window. Sweet. That actually makes this EQ like really capable, especially with the fact that it has a nice analyzer in the back. That is sick. Let's see what about the vocoder? Raise the purple. This? What is that actually? Some kind of threshold? But for what? Whoops. FN F1. Purple. Floor and ceiling. So that's an expander. And that's a ceiling for compression. And the expander, I guess, expands the vocoded sound. Doesn't do much for this sound. But it's nice to have that, like, these bars here, like this being a filter, this be like a low cut, this being a high cut, and then you have like your thresholds like that, and the visual display in the back. Super intuitive. Love that. EQ plus is pretty sick. It also has contextual low high pass shelf. does it actually also do, like, say, by contextual, do you mean like depending on where I click? No, I don't think that changes. Or like, does it adjust the cue depending on what I have? So like if I set it to a shelf, The only thing that I really like miss from Pro Q3 as well is that like it seems like there are no quick way, or I haven't found any quick ways yet to adjust like the Q factor. Oh yeah, this does it actually. Actually, yeah, this is sick. I can see myself like using that and not feeling like I need Pro Q3 necessarily. You don't have to close the help window to tweak parameters. Oh, nice. So I can, wait, where's the help window? What? That is so trippy. Whoa. That, guys, you need Bitwig. Whoever thought of this is genius, honestly. This is sick. Like, if you want to learn how to use a plugin and you can actually use it like that, like while you have this thing open, this documentation, wow. Honestly impressed. Genuinely. That is sick. Okay. Wow. If you keep the cursor towards the end of the spectrum below the line, it adds a low high pass. Below the end of the line. What's the end of the line? Here? Wait, if you keep the cursor towards the end of the spectrum below the line, doesn't seem to be doing it. So this is a bell. This is a bell. I want to see that as a genre, shepherd tone rhythm. That'd be crazy. Bitwig fanboy here, glad you're into it. Yeah, it's been nice so far, like, yeah. Alright, it's almost 2 p.m. where I live and I haven't had breakfast, so I'm gonna make some real quick. Breakfast at 2 p.m.? Alright. I'd rather have someone just making a song like that than a genre. Also, having Bitwig is really not... Also, Bitwig is really not that explored in dubstep, so this is interesting. Hell yeah. Yeah, I always love like trying out new things because then they give me new ideas too for stuff. Like some people might think it's a waste of time, but I actually think it's super interesting. Oh, that sounds really abrasive. With the filter and the distortion, basically anything I import, like it doesn't even make that much of a difference anymore. Kind of like the sound of that. Try poly and poly grid device. Okay. Everything. Bitwig device. Polygrid. Where is it? P. I don't see it. I see the FX grid. Is that an instrument, maybe? I'd send this to Disciple. I wouldn't. Thank you for the stream, very informative. I'm glad. Thank you for joining. Yo, I'm late. What is a Bitwig? It's a DAW. I think it works when you don't have the window open. Not sure it works for me. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try that here then. Weird. It still created a bell. Ah, here it is. So how did I do that? I want to remove these. Okay. Ah, here, I can see it now. See the cursor changes depending on whether I'm on the line or slightly above it. It's weird that it doesn't do it for when I... Oh, okay, it does. Here it is. But it's such a small... Like, I really need to be on the edge here for it to work. But that's good to know. Appreciate all the tips here. Root K, is that how I say your name? That's awesome. Polygrid is the instrument version of FX Grid. Okay. Definitely want to mess with all the modular stuff some more. I just feel like that's kind of something that I have to explore on my own. Because it would take so much time, but at the same time, maybe it would be fun. Let's try it out. Instrument. So it would be Bitwig device. Ah, it looks like we have some drum synthesizers in here too. That's super cool. FM, instrument layer, instrument selector. Polygrid. Let's look at some of these presets. Let's try big polypad. Is there a way to have my keyboard as a MIDI keyboard? On-screen keyboard panel. Whoa. How's the vocoder of Bitwig? It looked pretty good. The amount of FX and instruments really caught my attention. The sick thing is that you can just build your own stuff here too, like a modular setup, which is crazy. Is Bitwig cheaper than Ableton? No. Nice. Yes, you can click caps lock to make the keyboard a MIDI keyboard. Ah. Oh wait, I have caps lock on? But caps lock. That doesn't work. Maybe not on Mac? Mappings browser panel. Nice. Cool. So let's take a look here. This is built from Swarm. I guess that's an analog oscillator. Second one. Then a mixer that mixes them together. Low pass, an envelope, and a second envelope. Let's see what else we have. Dark side saw. Oh, that's like a respace. Oh, that's sick. Diego, you would like this. Haha, nice. Feel like I'm in 2011. That's so cool. So I guess it would be two detuned saw waves here. Yeah. Detuned saw wave, no, triangle waves actually. All pass filter. Some LFO going on, some filtering. Distortion. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe it works on Windows. Anyway, you can check the shortcuts panel on settings and keep a custom shortcut for toggle computer keyboard note input. Oh yeah, maybe I need to do that. Shortcuts keyboard. There's nothing here. So yeah, you can't assign caps lock to it. So I guess I could do. I don't know if M is assigned to anything. Yeah. Focus toggle mixer panel. I'm gonna reassign. Is it just this? Oh yeah, it's just this up here. Nice. Why you always look calm? I don't know. No reason to be stressed, is there, right now? Nice. That's super cool. So I can build my own stuff in here, and then I guess I can set all of these to different things. Detune. How is that done? Ah. What kind of module is this? Macro. Because this one has the knob right here. Sounds like a cool respace. Hell yeah. It's like FL Studio's patcher, which is really underrated. Yeah, I love the patcher. But you can't quite get as in-depth with it because you don't have like the individual modules, like you have effects instead, as far as I know. I don't know if you actually have modules like this in the patcher. But definitely super underrated, the patcher. How can I init this device? Load default. Okay. So now I could put like modules in here. Like I could do filters. I can do. I want to put an all pass. I don't actually know exactly what an all pass does. I mean, it lets all frequencies pass, but I guess it can delay certain ones so that you get like a phasing effect. I'm not sure. Oh, it's like, I guess like a parallel instance, and one of the instances gets delayed a little bit. Okay. And then I could like phase skew the all passed sound and merge it back with, I don't know, I'm just messing around. How did they get the mixer to have multiple channels? So it has an input connector down here. So when you plug something in, then it gets a new. Nice. Sweet. This thing is amazing. I am loving Bitwig. Nice. You can drop the module on the output of a module to connect it in between modules. Drop the module on the output of a module to connect it in between modules. So let's say if I have a new module, and I connect that on the output. Ah, that is awesome. Can I also hold Alt and duplicate this? No. Wait. Oh, Alt is for selecting. Duplicate. Then I want a second mixer. Now I want to disconnect these. Connect my two oscillators. Then into the high pass. Now I want to move all this over a bit. Clean it up. My mixer up here. Hold on. To go lower. I made my own race. Woohoo! And now the sick thing is, like, we can just go and post-process that. Control for duplicate. No, that doesn't do it. I guess on Mac the shortcuts are a bit different. Yeah, because control just brings up that window, because control click usually is like right clicking. But it's alright. Maybe if I command, yeah, okay, command D is just like that. There's a wavetable module, so you can replace the basic oscillator modules with wavetable by right-clicking to replace. That's awesome. Oscillator wavetable. Even sampler. Is that like a... Can you have the granular stuff in here too? Yes, you can. Oh. Boy. Oh boy. Bitwig. Guys. Bitwig. Whew. This is sick. Okay. So I can basically make my own like granular synth and put anything I want on it. Come on, that's crazy. Then let's put rift. Now I can put effects on that too, which is amazing. Question, can I use... well, yeah, I can have my modulators. Yeah, okay, never mind. I can actually group this, have some modulators in there. And can I just hide the chains? No. Have a modulator here, so like an LFO. And I can link that to anything in Rift. Let's make this a little smaller. Can link this to anything in Rift. So like, let's say if I want this to be on maybe the filter cutoff. Now I can link that like this. And so now when I make a MIDI clip and actually draw some MIDI notes in. Oh, I'm not grabbing it correctly. The phase is not being reset, huh? There's probably a way. Is there? Retrigger notes. Haha. Now I also want to link this to the volume. It needs to be in the group. Also, the grid is oversampled, so if you want that oversampled sound, you can just use sampler instead of the grid. Oh, nice. You have to change the mode of the LFO from free to synced. Ah, okay. Thank you. And then okay, that's why the phase wasn't working properly. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you. This flow. Yeah, I guess. this. Nice. Okay, let's see what else we have in terms of effects. Actually, I should go have some lunch. What is spectrum? Is that just a view? Nice. Yeah, there's so much cool stuff in here. And I probably haven't even scratched the surface still. The coolest thing is you can put effects on the phase signal, which means you can make your own blend mode of wavetable oscillator. On the phase signal, in the wavetable oscillator, you mean? So if I have oscillator wavetable, is there an info panel for the wavetable? Yeah. That's honestly incredible. The fact that you have an info documentation for every single module that is like this in depth, and you can tweak things like right there. So sick. I still can't believe it. If you want to draw drawable LFOs, you can use steps. Raise the number of steps to 64. Increase the smooth value to 100. So you can draw anything you want. Oh, that's a cool trick. Thank you. I'll try it out. And like, I'll try it instead of the LFO here, I guess. So steps. Then the number of steps all the way up. And then smooth. Which one is smooth? That one. So now I can go kind of like that. You know what I'm still kind of missing though with the drawing is like having curves, because like this you kind of have to be precise with your drawing. But I still really like being able to make curves. Also, I need to make this unidirectional. Where is the button? Steps, repeat. Trigger mode. Where's unidirectional? Time base, phase modulation, rate. Amount. Maybe it is already unidirectional. Let's try it. Also, what's the difference between volume and gain? I don't know if I'm missing something here. Actually, I'm gonna mute that tool and have a new tool where I link that to the volume, not as much. And then so remove it there. Okay, now I need to make it faster. Half note, quarter note. Oh, now it does each step in a quarter note. So what would I have to set it to? 64, I guess, technically. No, 1 divided by 64. What is that? 0.0156. You can't even go there. I don't know. Pitch of current note. Wow. That's crazy. Can make it key tracked? What's the fastest? This one. That's about right. Oh, right click on the steps itself to do some fun manipulation of the actual step values. Right click. Transform. Ah. Cool. Oh. Normalize. I don't know. Okay. But that's pretty cool. Thanks for the tip. Volume was added later because people wanted the gain knob to go to negative infinite. They kept the gain for backwards compatibility. Ah, okay. Yeah, I definitely like that it goes to negative infinite. Okay, that's sick though, because like say you want to make a chain where you want to have a macro that controls like that turns something up by the same amount as another gain turns it down. In Ableton, that's a problem because shifting something down is not linear, is not the same as doesn't go by the same increments as shifting it up because of that negative infinite thing. So if you try to shift it like at the same time up and down, then down goes faster than up, so you'll end up like at silence eventually when you turn it all the way. Whereas like with this gain knob, you could do it easily because it up and down is both the same, so it would be linear, and you can shift it by the same amount. That's sick. That's awesome. Yeah. In fact, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Yes. I guess that is me. But yeah, I'm actually gonna end it at this point. Gotta have lunch. You can key track any parameter using the key track modulator. So sick. Yeah, Bitwig is the future. That's the conclusion of this video. No, I don't know. You can make good music with any DAW, but this has been fun, like exploring something new, seeing how powerful it actually is. It's crazy. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for being active in the chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. I hope you had a good time, as I did. This has been a lot of fun exploring, trying things out. I think I'm gonna use this for some, like I want to make some music with this for sure. So yeah. Thanks for tuning in again, and I will see you sometime soon. We want more live streams? Join my masterclass. I live stream every other week, sometimes even every week. And I make music there, just like making tracks, explaining stuff. in Ableton Live, but I also always talk about FL Studio and Reason. So, yeah. It's insane, to be honest. Yeah. It is pretty crazy. This was awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you had a good time. And welcome to the Sound Design Time Sync. Yeah, that's what it is. I already know what I'm going to be doing for the next 1,000,000 hours.